Yeah, so now I'll do a couple of the finer points of one of the reverse rollback press push technique in Tai Chi, because a lot of times we just show the Chen Manching freestyle and some of the basic ideas, but also to develop good martial defensive posture in Tai Chi, everything still has to come from embrace. This you have to master. When you turn, you're going to learn how to, well, you're supposed to learn how to hold your stance correctly, and when the attack comes in, you're turning again from the waist muscle in the bottom, twist, and this is an elbow and wrist catch, and this is just an exercise for your pung. You don't really resist, but you resist just enough from the back leg, and then yield while receiving the opponent's force when they do press, and you shift back and hook, and then this hand comes out. From the other side, you do the same thing. So what you're doing is he attacked toward the face, and then you do, because you're going 50-50, you just keep the hands even when you come back here. This is a guard cover position. Then the second attack comes, the guys, this facilitate the turning back and forth. So you're not just going like this. You're coming in with everything. See, when you hit him, you want to hit him with the foot. And I don't mean the kick. Your foot, your hand should be as powerful as your foot. So when you turn your defense, then the second attack come in, you shift back. But the wrists and the elbows stay a certain way so the arm could just float back. So when you hook, you go right back with your next attack. So I give you an idea, because usually you see, if they do it like in the Chen Manching way, they do kind of sloppy. They like you to just push, try to neutralize. But the way CK Shu taught us is like, this is an attack. See, this coming in, and then you catch the elbow and wrist. Now this would normally be a trap or a grab, but in the real situation, you already know your defense was blocked. You come with the next attack. So this, staying with the sticking principle, they attack, you catch, and then when they press, you turn. Because really, you feel yourself getting grabbed. Press is the counter to an arm lock. So if you feel you overextend, then you kind of press quick. Then this, get you used to rounding the back and pulling in. Because if you really press right, you could jam into somebody's posture. That's where you set up your elbow, shoulder strokes, and all your different locks. So then when you turn, you do the same thing. But the idea is to flow so that you can get used to the 8 gates, so we can go either direction. To be here, because press on the forward attack's kind of tough. You have to press to hold the knee, not to go in and out. And what happens is you build up a very good, strong circular power on your defensive moves. And then it's supposed to be very light, like see this, well, the snow was coming down a minute ago. And you lightly touch, like see we're doing this. After a while your body develops circularity, and you really can't see what's going on because it's so smooth. That's the idea. You're supposed to hide what you're doing from your opponent. And then if we go the other way, it will be this way. So you see from the other side what's actually happening. And then later, like say for instance, there's a person, the timing you can't follow. Sometimes you have to take step. Later they do it with stepping. Like if I hit pressing deep and he come in with a press, I can change. It can become kind of like a freestyle maneuver. So you can practice it with shuffling footwork, changing feet. And the main thing is to learn how to develop your wrist contact. And if you decide to stationary, then remember how to escape. See, when there's pressure on your body and you want to keep your bridge, move one of your feet. But hold your back leg stance and then step right back in. But this also, see, we're going like this. But the hand's supposed to tell the foot what to do. The foot tells the hand what to do. Then realize how you can anytime change direction in the center by using your ward. See, this is ward. And then he can press that side. Then it can flow. And then go back to this side. But notice how when you sink, you got to use your stance. Because this is the trick how to get somebody. You got to have your hips in the center of your stance. So when something comes in, if you're over your leg with more part of your hip, you're going off balance. So when you get pulled, you drop down. See, then you drop down, you're back into the opponent's center. But the main thing is to learn the center right here. So you turn and get used to turning, because this trains you for proximity. Because really when you get in a fight, you don't want to be standing no further than this from your opponent. So actually let him come to you, but just train you to stay within a certain zone. And then you also change speeds, because the idea is to sense what's happening. See, I turn as he turns. Turn at the same time. And as you see, then it develops. You do this for hours and hours, you build up your bridge and your waist power in your legs. So when you hit, you learn how to get everything behind it. That's why Tai Chi stay on the ground for a while, to build the leg power up first. All right?